trenches. Fire in our souls, fire shoes on our feet, we can't be beat. Buffs Nation, stand up, let the world know. Undefeated season, we ready, let's go. Our receivers got the speed and they got the hands. Corners in the league, they don't stand a chance. Shit is slinging bullets, wide outs on the go. Somebody let them know it's about to be a show. Linebackers hitting hard, defense never rests. Every down, every yard, we put them to the test. The Buffs on the rise, better check the stats. We are like that, we taking every game, no looking back. Buffs Nation, stand up, put your wrist in the air, hold it up, they know what time it is, Shadura. It's more than a game, we are putting our stamp on the game. Gold Jacket Hall of Fame.
Yo, we back, man. We back and we don't know how to act. So this week, y'all, we got Wyoming versus Colorado, right? Now look, I'm not finna play with y'all today. We're not finna do this. We finna get straight to it. It should be no reason at all. It should be close at halftime. There should be no reason at all. This game should go down to the wire. It should go into overtime. None of that. This should be a blowout. I'm going to tell y'all, if this game is not a blowout, be worried. Be very worried. I watched Wyoming their last few games. Yeah, they 2-1, but the first two teams they played are gimme wins. When they finally played a team, Utah, a team that's in our conference, a team that we hope to beat, they got blew out. And Utah missed, I think, 3 field goals. So they were losing 24-0 in the fourth quarter, and Utah missed 3 field goals. So it really supposed to be like 33 to 0. And once they start putting their backups in, that's when Wyoming scored. I looked at a lot of stuff in this game, man. Like Wyoming, I think they have like less than 1 million people in their state. I think Colorado got like 5 million people in their state. Reason why I'm bringing this up, if you can't find talent in your own state, you have to go to other states and recruit. Colorado is not a big state when it comes to recruiting, but they're bigger than Wyoming. Coach Prime is in Colorado now. He can pluck players from all over the nation. He got players from other countries on the team, right? Wyoming's coach, I don't even know who he is. He don't have the same cachet. He don't have the same pool. He can't pull off what Coach Prime can pull off. So with that being said, this Colorado team is way more talented. Our second and third string players are more talented than some of Wyoming starters. So we should blow this team out by just looking at the film, the foot speed. There's no way these safeties and linebackers should be able to run with our running backs and our wide receivers. No way in hell. So if this game is close, if we even struggle, it's a lot we need to worry about. If the linebackers can't do their thing this game, if they don't stand up and be dogs this game, we need to hit the panic button. If our defense gives up over 150 yards rushing, we need to hit the panic button. If we give up over 20 points this game, we need to hit the panic button. So we should blow this team out. Most teams, once a coach get in there, he kind of can see his schedule, whatever, they'll put a team that's not great. And this works out for Colorado because this is kind of like a rivalry game because they states. But so this helps Prime out because it's a rivalry game, but also it gives Prime a week where he don't have to play a great top 10, top tier opponent before we get into conference play, right? So even though we played a conference game last week, but now we're going to get into the gauntlet of our schedule where back to back, we're going to play teams from the Big 12. So now Prime got kind of like it's not a bye week, but it's not a week where you got to worry about losing to this opponent. You can kind of prepare for them, but you can start doing some things for your next opponent because you know you got a bigger opponent. I know people say you don't supposed to look ahead and all that kind of stuff, but the SEC do it all the time. They do it all the time. What's going on to you, boss?
Man, what's going on, man, out here in these ATL streets? But
Oh,
man, look here, man. I'm listening to you cook, man. You talking good. Talking good.
yeah, man. Hey, well, I watched them highlights, man, and I'm just watching them linebackers run like they running in mud. I said, bro, if we don't kill these dudes with crossing routes and all this kind of stuff, double move routes, like we reverses and all, we should run this team to death. Because I know we got way more speed than them.
Yeah, you know what my thing is like, Coach Prime like to put people on blast and on Front Street.
Yeah,
Yo, if we win the toss and I'm Coach Prime, yo, I'm deferring, man. Look, I'm putting the defense out there first.
yeah, you
Straight
supposed
up.
to.
I'm putting the defense out there first. But I'm gonna tell you, Tiger, you already know this. The Wyoming, they may not have no big name, but that coach, he ain't no spring chicken. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah, yeah,
he
yeah.
done been around, and he gonna do just what everybody else done did to tell Coach Prime and Stephen Livingston prove he can stop it. Hey man, we gonna line up. It ain't no
Mm-hmm.
secret. We're gonna run it. We're gonna run the quarterback and we're gonna run the running back. Right? It ain't no secret. We're gonna come out and do exactly what everybody else been doing. Just gonna hit you in the mouth. And I'm gonna tell you, hey Tiger, you right. If the game close at halftime, which I don't think it'll be close based off the performance of Salter, I think it'll be based off play calling. Hey man, better hit the panic button.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They say the one bright spot Wyoming has is their tight end. They're supposed to have a real nice tight end. So even with that being said, if you're a good team, you learn how to neutralize their best weapon. So if this tight end, if it's just say we blow them out, we beat them bad, but the tight end still have 100+ yards receiving, that's not good. You got to take away their best weapon because every time you play a team, if you take away their star, now they got to rely on other people to win the game, and that's what you want. Uh,
Yeah, real
hey,
talk. Also too, Tiger. What this what I don't understand. Like real talk. I mean, we look at the numbers and we look at the sheets and look at our receiving core just like last year.
mhm.
Ain't really too many people can touch us. Just looking at paper on paper. So with the talented receivers that we got, why we not running bunch formations and rub and pick routes and I'm just saying, man, the level of talent we have, man, we need to run some bunch formations, running pick route. Everybody do it to us. I don't get it,
Everybody
man.
do it to us. Everybody do it to us. And the only thing we do is on the curve, high school basketball. I mean, high school play calling. Like I'm so tired of seeing that on the curve stuff, man. That's what you do when you got a guy that can't throw the ball down the field. You throw it on the curve because that's a simple throw that he should be able to make. Are you saying Wyoming played Utah pretty hard? Yeah, they played them hard, but they still got blew out by they're losing by 24, and the field goal kicker missed 3 field goals. And Utah is a good team. Utah has good coaching. They got a decent history, but I don't feel like Utah had the athletes that we have, especially not at quarterback and wide receiver. Their quarterback is decent, but I don't think he salts us. I don't think he salts. Mm,
Nah, he ain't soft us, man. But I think that I really do think, man, that this guy, man, Tiger, I just hate to imagine, man, taking that L to Wyoming, man. I'm serious, man. I'm trying not to put it in my mind, man, but I'm preparing myself, bro. Like I'm
I'm
for
not
real,
even doing
man.
that. I am
I'm
not preparing myself for
bro,
that. We better
I'm
win this game,
prepared.
dog. They better start that bull jive. Hey, that's some bull jive right there. Now, hey, if they lose to Wyoming, bro.
Man,
Oh,
Tiger, listen, I'm telling you, man, I don't know. There hasn't been anything that shown me that we gonna snap out of what we got going on, man.
well,
I'm
see,
telling
hold
you,
on, hold
man.
on, hold on, hold on. Let's back it up. Let's back it up. Now, like I tell everybody, Georgia Tech just beat Clemson. Georgia Tech is not a slouch, all right?
By no means.
Georgia, yeah. So we lost to Georgia Tech by what, 4 points? That's
Yep.
not a crazy loss. The next game we won that game pretty easily. Now here we
Right.
go with this game right here when Coach Prime just did a U-turn in the middle of the street. Like, dude, what is you doing? If it wasn't for Coach Prime playing musical chairs for no reason, we wouldn't be having this conversation. We'd be like, okay, we ready. But when he did that, that's when everything like. So I'm not worried about us. We should not lose this team at all.
Tiger, I hear Tiger, man, but I'm telling you, for me, I'm preparing myself. Listen, man, I'm just saying, man. I know we gotta believe, man, but everything logically saying to me, Pat Schumer ain't gonna change the play call. Coach Prime gonna still have that short leash on what's the name. Salter gonna feel the pressure. Like if he press or do something, he gonna get yelled at. I'm just saying,
I'm gonna say this right here. I don't think Salters care no more. I think Salters at the point where I'm gonna get my 1.6 million, and when they put me in, I'm gonna do what I do because when I was doing it their way, they snatched me in the way. When Salters got in there and was doing whatever he wanted to do, they were like, "Hey, he got confidence. This is what we need." You see what I'm saying? So he might as well go out there and play like a dog, like do his thing. I just see like they respect that. If you just go out there and say, "I hear what y'all saying, coach, but I'm gonna do it my way a little bit." I think they kind of like that a little bit. I ain't gonna hold you. That's what I'm saying. But look, let's get into
just
some of these
saying,
because I'm not
man.
gonna be on
Tiger,
all
I'm
night. Let's
telling you,
get into
man. The
some of these
thing,
games
I got the
real quick.
same feeling I had when we talking about Georgia Tech. I'm like, man, if we play games with them, man, this is a team that took UGA to the brink, man. So
See that
I'm just
ain't
saying,
who
man.
Wyoming is. That ain't who Wyoming like Georgia talent, the state of Georgia, the talent that they got compared to Wyoming. Wyoming don't even have 1 million people in their state.
Tiger,
Atlanta got 5 million people in Atlanta.
I feel you, man, but we ain't stopped the doggone, man, we ain't stopped the doggone penny from hitting the ground, bro.
Now we stopped Georgia Tech at first. We stopped, but what's can happen in the team like to me is when we go these 3 and outs, we leave our defense out there too long.
That's what I'm saying. Delaware is the same thing. Delaware was the same thing, Tiger. They ran on us too.
Right. You're right. And so that's why I started out talking about the linebackers. If our linebackers don't show it right now, we need to hit the panic button on the linebacker coach. Because this is our 3rd year talking about the linebacker coach. Our 3rd year.
So what's the name? What's the slot corner for us? For what's his name? Came from Liberty. Oh man, I can't think of his name. He won number 24 last year. He got beat in the Kansas State game when they put him out there on the island. Hodges. So in that Delaware game, they kept running. They ran like either a bunch or they ran where another receiver would come and pick him and cause him to have a second delay. I'm saying, like, they watching these tapes, man, and that's they gonna repeat the same thing everybody else doing. My thing is, man, is that at some point we gotta change, man. Flip it up, change man to man here, run Tampa 2, give them a different look at least. Like, show them something they ain't never seen before. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's offense or whether it's defense, we got to do those type of things. But I don't have the confidence like you, Tiger, that they gonna do that. I'm just saying, because the thing that's in my mind always, Tiger, is
Mm-hmm.
soon as the game come on and we got possession, you know what I do? I'm gonna tell you what I do, Tiger. I
What?
get up and I
Right.
go walk. I walk out of the living room, and you know what I say before they
You
hike the
move all
ball?
the you move all the glass and stuff out of the way so you don't break that. What?
No, before they say hike, I say bubble screen, and I just walk out of the living room. I don't even have to see the play.
Ah,
So
ah.
I'm just saying, bro.
Hey, I bet I ain't gonna hold you. Like I never watch Alabama and say, "God dang, they running too many bubble screen, bubble screen." I don't watch USC and say, "Dang, they running too many bubble." I don't watch what's my man Lane Kiffin and say, "Dang, he running too many bubble screen." I don't do that. So I don't know why with Colorado. I don't know if it's because I want them to win so bad, and I'm looking at everything, and I'm putting more emphasis on everything, and I just don't notice it with these other teams. But I don't remember Georgia. I remember Georgia's Kirby telling their wide receivers, if you come to Georgia, you're gonna have to block. But they weren't talking about blocking on bubble screen. They were talking about blocking for the running backs when they do
Yeah.
stretch plays and stuff like that, and like screens and stuff, but not the bubble screen.
Do you think? Let me ask you, Tiger. Do you think within a week? Do you think that they are able to install a Liberty offense in a week?
I mean, yeah, because it's off of Salters. Salters gonna make all the reads. Everybody else is running their routes, and they just doing what they normally do. You know,
Yeah, but
Salters is the quarterback is all the pressure on the quarterback in that kind of offense.
right. But I'm saying as far as the scheme and the calls, like this stuff take. That's why they have an off season. Yes, it's
Hmm.
January. I don't know if they
Yeah.
able to install that type of stuff in
No,
such a
I'm gonna
short
say this.
time.
I'm gonna say this. Now, when we played college ball, when I played college ball, depending on what team we played against, if we played against a team that ran the wing T, and we played against a team that ran power I, and we played against a team that ran the spread, we had like 12 new plays we had to put into the offense or to the defense, and then we'll still have some more packages that we'll run. Like if you're running a spread team, we got to put in a lot of packages where we got multiple DBs in. If we're going against a option team, we got to have multiple linebackers because they run the linebackers so much. You got to be able to sub your linebackers in and out to keep them fresh. So it's like every time you play a different team, we had to throw in another package. That was just part of it. At the end of the year, you like, damn, we learned like over 100 some plays.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, so that part of it.
Yeah. My thing, and then my thing is too. If we gonna do I know everybody run. I think Jr. was talking about everybody running, but everybody run screens. That's true. But look at the different formations. Tiger, there's hundreds of formations that you can run out with run screens out of.
Yeah, but let's say this right here. Everybody run when Lamar Jackson was at Louisville, was they running screens or was they running, let's see what Lamar Jackson can do in the middle of this field against this middle linebacker one-on-one.
Oh, 9 times
You know
out
what
of
I'm
10, it was Lamar versus the linebacker.
saying? Yeah, they finna put that DN or that linebacker on the island against Lamar, and we're gonna see what they do. We're gonna boot Lamar out. Like we're gonna do that. We're not finna do no screens. So I get it. Yeah, people do, and sometimes people do that to get their quarterback warmed up to give them some confidence. You know, 2-3 completions. But once you get going, you got to get going, man. You got to air that thing out and see, and that's why they put Stop in the game because he aired it out. But when you got Kaden Salt in the game, you call the screens. So it's like you can't want him to throw down the field and you keep calling screenplays.
Yeah, I think it's I think it's a good possibility. Like, but it's like who's that? Lamar said on the screen. I totally agree that. But even if we don't beat them by 30 and we win by 15, it has to be dominant though. Like it can't look like they had a
Like we
chance,
struggling. Yeah, yeah.
right? You know what I'm saying? Because you can beat a team by 15 and demoralize them. Like it just, you know what I'm saying? But it's by 15, but you won by 15. I think that as fans, we have to get Shador out of our mind too, because it's unfair to Caden that that's the type of player. I think that's what end up causing people to boo him and all this other stuff. It's like, bruh, like he's not Shador. And then the staff have to recognize that too. Let him, if he's the type of player that's gonna control the possession of the game, not turn the ball over, bruh, I take that all day, every day. I take averaging 22 points a game with time of possession all day versus scoring 40 points and we just air raiding, doing all kind of stuff, and win a shootout. I'd rather play like that, man.
And this is the thing. When you know your defense is not that, your offense has to keep the ball away from the other team.
Yep.
Like that's what you have to do. That's why Lane Kiffin was getting beat down so much because he was scoring so many points, but he kept leaving his defense on the field, and then his defense ran out of gas.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah, you got to slow it down, man. You got to slow it down. If you look at all the teams that's winning these championships, Ohio State, they had two running backs. Michigan, they had two running backs.
Yep.
Notre Dame was in the running. They had good running game. Penn State was in the running. They got a good running game. Alabama won all them championships back to back. Georgia won them championships back to back. Running game. LSU, they always got when they had Joe Burrow, they had passing game, but they still had 1,000-yard running back. So if you want to win games, now you have to run the rock. And right now, we can run the rock. If you can't say we can't run the rock right now.
Right. Oh yeah, we got a squad to run the rock. I mean, we got a slew of running backs that can run the ball, like between the tackles. And my thing is too, bro. Like we need to be. I don't care if they know. Hey, we coming on that side with Jordan Seaton at. You just gonna have to stop it. We run it till you stop it, bro. Jordan Seaton lead the way. That's way we running the ball. There ain't no secret.
100% right. 100% right. Like, and we got enough linemen. I feel like they can do a lot of traps and all that kind of stuff. And when they get them big boy tired, they can bring in two more boys to keep them fresh. I feel like we can run the ball down the whole field and we can break the wheel of some of these teams if we really wanted to. I don't think they really want to do that.
Right.
But hey, let's get into some of these picks, man. Let's get into some of these picks. I want to see what y'all think about some of these picks. Let me see. Where we at? All right, let me take this down. We're gonna knock these picks out. So these are the picks that I think might be a lot. I think Texas is gonna blow out Sam Houston right now. Sam Houston just don't have the talent for Texas, and they want to make a statement game for Eli Manning. So they want I said Eli, not Eli. What's my man's name? What's his name? What's the Manning kid name? I can't think right now. I'm saying Eli. See, I'm muted on me.
Arch.
Arch, yeah, Arch Manning. Texas want to make a statement for him, so they gonna keep their foot on the gas the whole game. So it's in Texas. Sam Houston don't have the firepower. I think they're gonna beat them boy by like 50-some, 55, 67. They're gonna try to really run the score up for everybody to stop talking bad about Arch. So that's one of my games right here. And these I didn't get all the games, I just did the ones that I think that make sense to me. The San Diego, California, San Diego look like trash right now. Sean Lewis looked like trash, and he got a running quarterback. I mean, that offense looked so mediocre the other day. So I'm picking California in San Diego. I think they're gonna blow them out. That's just how I feel. They at home with almost a 2-point touchdown. So I think I'm going with California in this game. Let me see, Maryland, Wisconsin. They got Maryland plus 10. I don't know if y'all know, but Maryland is undefeated right now. Maryland got a great quarterback. They got a quarterback that was like a 5-star kind of guy that came in.
Yep. Did we lose Tiger?
I think somebody made them look bad. So I believe Maryland with this 10-point cush, take the 10 points, and Maryland gonna cover this. Maryland might mess around win this game. Let me see. All right, Delaware, the team we just played against is Florida International. I think, and this is it at FIU, Willie Simmons, the old coach for FAMU. Willie Simmons has been winning. He's been winning for the last 8 years. When he was a head coach, he's never had a losing season. Willie Simmons just beat his rival. He won his first game, and it was a give me game against who is it? Dang, what's the team, man? HBCU, Bethune-Cookman. That was a pushover. Then he came back and played against Penn State. I blew out, but that's Penn State. So I feel like they on a high right now. They just beat their rival. And I know Delaware do not have the same kind of athletes South Florida have. So just by that being said, Willie Simmons can walk around the parking lot and find some talented dudes that can come out here and play some ball. And he got a quarterback that's been there for a few years. He's a dual threat kind of guy. I'm gonna get at the Willie Simmons. I think Willie Simmons gonna do his thing this week, and he's gonna keep the party going. All right, let me see. I got a big ticket here: Arkansas versus Memphis. I don't know what they see in Memphis right now. I don't know because we planted in Memphis. I know Memphis been doing pretty good, but last time I checked, we got Memphis right tackle right now. And I know 2 other guys left Memphis that was pretty good. I think a linebacker and I think a running back. I don't know, but I know some guys left. Arkansas looked damn good last week. I think Arkansas had the game of the week last week against Mississippi. I believe, and I don't know if y'all seen that big quarterback Arkansas had. He like 6'6", 6'7", looked like a reindeer out there, man. Like a basketball, like Michael Jordan playing basketball out there. But he's nice. He can run. He can throw. I don't think Memphis got the power to stand up to an SEC team, especially with this good quarterback. I'm taking Arkansas. Michigan, Nebraska. I don't really know, y'all. I just want to see this game. They got 2 big-time quarterbacks. I'm leaving that game alone. I left it on here just because Michigan and Nebraska, they supposed to have 2 quarterbacks that's going to do it big. Let me see. Oh, my bad, Jay. I see you on here. You liking the Cal, you liking the Maryland, you liking the FIU. Okay, all right, we looking good over here. But this game this ticket right here, y'all, I'm really focused on the Arkansas, Memphis. I'm not dealing with this Michigan, Nebraska. I don't know. Neither one of these quarterbacks ain't showed me that they got it yet. And this Notre Dame, Purdue, I don't think Notre Dame can beat Purdue by 25. I could be wrong on that. I'm not going to touch that game. But if I needed another game, I would take Purdue with the 25.5 because Notre Dame just ain't showed me that they got a identity yet. I don't think Notre Dame got it. They said Nebraska with the upset. Nebraska at home. So that really ain't no big upset if you win at home. But I hear you. They are the underdogs in this game. I got another ticket. Y'all got 2 more tickets up there. Let me see. All right. This Temple, Georgia Tech. I know I like Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech been beating everybody down, but guess what? Georgia Tech is a running team. Running team, most of the time, they don't run the score up like that. They run the clock out. Temple, they decent. I ain't gonna say they don't. I ain't gonna give them all that, but they decent at best. I think Georgia Tech, after coming off a big win, y'all know this happen all the time. They just beat Clemson. A team will come into a game like this with a big time of margin of winning. Like they got it's the underdog or Temple, a big time underdog, and Georgia Tech will come in here and they'll overlook this team and they'll be in a dog fight in the fourth quarter. So I'm taking Temple with this 24-point spread. I put this North Carolina Central Florida on here not because I'm gonna take this game, but North Carolina they got a 7-point cush against Central Florida. Big bad Bill Belichick. What's going on here? Help me understand what's happening. Belichick got a 10-point cush against Central Florida. That's different. That's different. I think this game gonna tell us a lot. If Central Florida win this game, we got something we got to worry about because Frost is back in Central Florida. I don't know if y'all remember, he had that team like 12-0 at one period of time when he was on fire down there in Central Florida. And if Bill Belichick get blowed out this game, we might know it's not gonna last that long in North Carolina. We will see. We will see. Let's see. I got one more ticket. So I'm not touching that game, y'all. This is just a game I'm looking at. I'm not touching it, though. I already talked about that. All right, here we go. Wyoming, Colorado. I'm taking Colorado for the win. I'm not taking them for the points. I don't trust Colorado right now. I'm just taking them for the win. I'm not taking them for the points. Texas Tech and Utah. I don't know who's going to win this game, but I feel like they're going to score a lot of points. I feel like they're going to score way more than 56 points. If y'all saw what Texas Tech did last week, man, they put up points like crazy. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game. I think they're going to score way more than 56 points. Oregon State. I'm afraid to bet against Oregon because they got so much talent, but this is a rivalry game. This is a rivalry game. That's a lot of points for a rivalry game, 34 points. But I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. So that's the picks for this week, y'all. I'm going with Colorado. And we're going to run down it one more time. We're going Colorado. I'm going with Temple with a 24-point cush. Oh, hold on. I got one more. I didn't go over this one right here. So the Florida-Miami game. I just found out something about the Florida-Miami game, y'all. Let me play this for y'all. This is why Florida is struggling right now, y'all. Do I have it? No, I don't have it up here. Don't worry about it. I ain't gonna pull it up. But they saying at Florida right now, they saying the players don't like DJ Lagway. That's what they're saying. I don't know what's going on, but they're saying the players don't like him. So I think that's why Florida is struggling. So even though this is a rivalry game, I was believing in DJ Lagway. I thought he was gonna be a Heisman candidate. I'm gonna just watch this game. I'm not gonna touch it because if the team don't believe in you or they don't like you, they're not gonna block for you. They're not gonna run routes hard for you. They're not gonna go the extra mile for you. So I'm gonna leave Florida alone as of right now. Now this Bowling Green versus Louisville. I don't think Eddie George is going to get blowed out by 25 points. Well, 26 points. I don't think that's going to happen. I could be wrong, but I don't think Eddie George. This is a rivalry game. They right down the road from each other. I don't think Eddie George is going to get blowed out by Louisville like this. Syracuse and Clemson. Fran Brown already been talking trash. Fran Brown like, look, I don't know what y'all think this is. 7-point underdog. He said, I can't bet because it's illegal. But now I ain't. Y'all don't do us like that. So, and y'all got to remember, Fran Brown has the leading passer in college football right now. He had it last year too. So they know how to throw the ball. They can get in the end zone. Fran Brown made his team run last week after the game because he felt like they didn't win by enough points. Fran Brown ain't no point. Let me y'all gotta hear some of this Fran Brown. Fran Brown is who I thought Dion was gonna be. Y'all heard what I just said now? Fran Brown is who I thought Dion was gonna be. Not trying to start no beef.
Coach. I don't care, bro. Dudes be trying to push up on my wife. She bad. It's just the game, right?
Yeah.
That's what they do. I don't care, but like, don't let me find out, and then I see. Cause I ain't no bitch.
Yeah.
Right?
But you take it that personal. If like a school comes in and gets a guy,
but like I'm gonna come at you, like, yo, what's up, yo? Like, well, I'm gonna see you, right?
Yeah.
There's a couple dudes I called, and they try, hey, lose my line. You better like, man, shut up.
See, so y'all see Fran Brown, he ain't no punk, man. He ain't no punk. Now, I'm going to play out what Dabo was saying. Dabo was a little upset. Clemson fan base, they saying they want to get Dabo up out of there. And Dabo, he has some good points, but I called this a long time ago. When all that stuff went down with that George Floyd stuff and Dabo acted like he didn't understand what was going on, I knew it was going to get dark.
Because that's all we've done is win. So if they tired of winning, we've won this league 8 out of the last 10 years. Is that not good? I'm just asking. Is that good? I don't know if that's good or not. To win your league 8 out of 10 years, to go to the playoffs 7 out of 10 years, to be in 4 national championships, win it twice. Yeah, we're a little down right now. Take your shots, but I got a long memory in case y'all don't know. We'll be all right. We'll bounce back. This is a program built to last. Always has been. Always will be. And I would just say if you give up on us, you didn't believe in us anyway, so it don't matter. You wasn't all in anyway. If you're all in, you burn the ships, man. There ain't no exit strategy. Like, you're freaking all in. And hey, listen, I mean, if Clemson's tired of winning, they can send me on my way, but I'm gonna go somewhere else and coach. I ain't going to the beach. Hell, I'm 55. I got a long way to go. Y'all gonna have to deal with me for a while. I got a long way to go. I'm just getting going. I'm just now good enough to be a head coach. I'm just now figuring it out. So we'll be around a while.
Now, I don't know if y'all heard that, but at the end of that, seemed like Dabo was trying to be a salesman for himself. Like, dude, you don't want 2 national championships, dog. You don't got to sell yourself. But Clemson, I think Clemson is starting to realize, like, look, bro, you did your thing, but we think your time here is done. Just like how Nick Saban stepped down because the game was kind of going away from him, I think the same thing happened with Dabo. I could be wrong, but I think the times change and he's stuck in the past, man. And sometimes I'm kind of thinking that with Coach Prime sometimes. I'm like, Coach, see, Fran Brown is not stuck in the past. Fran Brown is actually young enough to know what's going on. I want to play y'all something else where the guy was talking about Fran Brown. One of the players, I want y'all to see how one of these players was talking about Fran Brown, how his eyes like light up when he started talking about Fran Brown. And this is what I thought players was gonna do when it came to Dion, but we done seen some other stuff. Hopefully they're gonna get right. Hopefully they're gonna get right, but let's check this out.
Brown, one of your DB coaches at Georgia.
Yeah, fact, my boy Fred. Shout out Fred, man. You can do your thing at Syracuse, but yeah, Fred, my dog. Fred, my dog, man. It's a different coach right there, but you gotta love Fred.
Was Fran Brown?
Now did y'all see how he lit up? Did you see how the smile, how his eyes lit up? And he was like, shouts out to Fran, man. He's a different kind of coach. A lot of kids are gonna start to see this and gonna say, you know what? I'd rather go up to Syracuse in the cold and play for Fran because I know he's gonna keep it real with me. I know he's gonna really mean what he say. Like when Coach Prime and Sausage talk to each other, Sausage didn't never see this curveball coming when he gonna flip it and put Staub in. He didn't see this coming. He thought it was just him. The only person he had to worry about was Juju. And you just flip it like this, like so. When you do stuff like that, players talk. Fran Brown, from what I'm seeing, he's solid, man. Fran got something going now. Fran got something going, y'all. You trust and believe Fran got something going. And I've been saying this the whole time. because I was seeing how he was put down. But yeah, I believe in Fran. All right. So I'm gonna finish this up real quick and then we can talk about whatever. But so I'm taking Syracuse with the points. I'm taking Eddie George with the points. What else? I'm taking Maryland with the points. I'm doing a lot of underdogs this week. I'm taking Colorado for the straight win. I'm not doing no spread with Colorado. Hell no. I'm taking Texas Tech and Utah for the over. And I'm taking Texas and for the spread, like the 39 points. I think they're going to win by more than 39. I should just take the over right here. I should just take the 50 to 52, but I'm gonna take the 39. San Diego and California. I'm taking California for the win. I'm not doing the points. I'm just doing the win. And Arkansas over Memphis. I'm taking Arkansas for the win. I might take Arkansas with the points, but and that's it. That's it. So that's my picks right there, man. They're my picks. But yeah, what y'all got? What's good? What's going on, Big Rern?
Hey Tiger, we have to we might have to definitely add Coach Deshaun to the watch list because right now, man, they don't won more games this season than they won the last couple of seasons out there. Deshaun Jackson them
and Delaware State.
Yeah, Delaware State. So we might need to keep them on the radar to see. I know we keep over talk about Vic and Coach Eddie George, but we might have to keep Deshaun on that list too, man. Watch him week to week.
Hey, you see what Lamar said?
What he said? Let me see.
Lamar said Fran Brown knew what he was doing. He wanted to come up to Boulder for the spring game. They wanted to bust Colorado tail on national TV.
Hey, he right.
I don't think he would have rubbed it in if he see they was starting to pull away, because I think he respect, like Fran, he's solid. I think he respect Prime enough to not make it look bad. But he gonna try to get that win for sure. I know you're gonna try to get that win.
Yeah, but it was also too, I still think it's a great idea if it could happen, because I think that is good to the competition level. I think it'll help also too with kind of seeing where you at with your team, but it's also good for recruiting too. It would have been good for both schools for recruiting. You know what I'm saying? And hey man, Fran might have tried to swindle a couple of players from Coach Prime too. He ain't careful. But nah, I think that I'm with you, Tiger. I don't think he would have rubbed it in like that. He would have called the dogs off. It would have got out of hand.
All right, I'm back, y'all. Hey, let me address you real quick, LG. Now, LG, I see what you're saying, but you gotta. Salters is not. I mean, is way better than Staub. Staub ain't. That's why when he told him, "Look, if you come here, I'm not promising you nothing," because we didn't know who Juju was gonna be. We didn't know who Ponder was gonna be. We ain't talking about no as Kate and Salter and Staub going see who's gonna be the starter. That was never the conversation. Staub and Juju was never the conversation. Like, it was always Juju or Salters. So yeah, he didn't promise him he was gonna start, but he didn't see no Staub beat him out, which Staub didn't beat him out. And this is what I'm saying. Staub, from what we've seen on New World videos, Staub did not outshine Salters or Juju at practice. And Coach Prime always preach practice. What you did to practice, what you did to practice. So because he did something in a game, or a game that we are a team we supposed to blow out, that don't want you to put me on the bench because our third string quarterback had a good game against a team that we supposed to blow out. Like, if you're saying what you do at practice, that's how you become the starter. Staub didn't beat him in practice. So that's what I'm saying. He's switching it up right now. He been saying what goes on in practice that determines your play on the field. Am I wrong about that? I see you.
No, you're absolutely right. And also I would add to that Salter did not see Staub or Juju as a threat. I really believe he felt like he could beat them out convincingly, and Coach Prime didn't promise anything to him, but at the same time, he knew that he didn't think that there weren't no threat to him. That's the way I see it.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is my thing. If Staub was always neck and neck with them boys, why he didn't send all three quarterbacks to the press conferences? Why he just sent Juju, and why you gonna send the two new quarterbacks instead of sending your veteran quarterback of the team? Why you wouldn't send him the media day? If it was this close of a battle the whole time, why are you sending two new quarterbacks and not sending your veteran quarterback?
Not only that though, Tiger. No seasoned coach. I don't believe no seasoned coach would have replaced a starting quarterback because their backup quarterback had a few little highlights in the game. I don't see nobody. I don't see Coach Saban doing that. I don't see Les Miles. I don't see nobody doing that. Man, Dan Lannon, nobody.
Yeah. Now, if the other quarterback get hurt or he gets suspended or he get ejected out of the game, and now you come in there and ball, now we might have a conversation. But when you come in here and play good against a team that we supposed to play good against, I'm not going to reward you for doing that. And y'all say all three of the quarterbacks spoke at media day. I didn't see Staub there. I remember seeing Mata there. I don't remember seeing Staub there. I know Staub didn't speak after that spring game. He went on the podium after that spring game. You saying because they're big names, but in his own right, Staub is a big name. People have been saying Staub for a minute because he was backing up Shedeur. Staub has actually even started for us. So in CU country, a lot of people know Staub. Okay. You said only two went to the Big 12 media. Yeah, but Staub wasn't never in the spotlight like how Juju was. That's what I'm saying. He was never in the spotlight like that, not in my eyes. Like, yeah, I've seen Coach Prime give Ben more props than he done gave Staub. Until last week. Last week, he started giving Staub all kind of credit. Hey, LG, you missing the point. Prime is going to see who Prime believe in. Prime is going to talk about who he believe in. So he has not been bigging up Staub like that. When Shedeur was there, he never talked about Staub for real. He never talked about Staub. And when these new quarterbacks came in, he'll mention him here and there, but he never talked about how great of a quarterback. He talked about how good of a person he was and stuff like that, and how he wasn't selfish on the team, like all like personality traits. He never talked about how Staub can zip the ball and he really like giving us a great look and just like he ain't been talking about Staub like he was a dog. He been talking about Staub like he a good citizen. And being a good citizen don't make you my starting quarterback. All right, okay. Since he mentioned Staub, LG, what good traits do he say about Staub? What Staub can do well? What do he say he can do well that's going to help us win football games? All right, tell me, help me understand. Have you ever heard Coach Prime say anything about Staub that's going to help us win football games?
No, I haven't heard anything until now. Not that I can recall. Not to say you haven't, but I haven't heard anything. You know what? I'll say this though. I did hear him say that when Shadua got hurt and he played the Utah game, and I think he might have played some of the other, but I did hear him say that when Shadua didn't play, when he was starting
Yeah,
that game. Yeah, that was the only time I heard him
yeah.
say, that.
And now you got to do that because you got to sell tickets. You got to say, oh man, we ain't worried about it. I think he's gonna step in and do a good job, blah, 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 blah. So the fans gonna still check in and believe that we can win the game. But when Shadua left, did he say, oh, I ain't worried about it? We're gonna bring in a backup quarterback to develop, and Staub is gonna be our guy. No, he went out and got a Juju, and he went out and got a Salter because he didn't necessarily believe in Staub. Y'all, let's not do this. Let's not make it seem like Staub was really a candidate for the job. Everybody know this was a curveball. We never saw this coming. So that's what I'm saying. If we didn't see it coming, Salters didn't see it coming either. With Fran Brown, I don't think you got to worry about that kind of stuff. When Ricky Collins was there, it was Ricky Collins, and he talked to the other guy about being the backup, the guy from Georgia. He talked to him about being the backup. And then when Ricky Collins got hurt, he brought in a new guy. Like, look, I don't know if you're going to be ready in time, so I need an insurance policy. I'm going to bring in somebody that's going to compete with you. If you beat him out, you beat him out. He beat you out, he beat you out. Like, I got to do what I got to do now because you don't went down. I can't rely on you 100%. And from what I've seen with Fran Brown, he's going to be solid like that. Like, not trying to dig at Coach Prime. I'm just saying, but me watching how Fran Brown coach, I see a lot of players saying, I understand why that happened, and they part their ways, and they ain't no more said. When Coach Prime, how they doing stuff, it's kind of like a soap opera a little bit. We got a lot of drama going on. Like when Dylan Edwards left, that was messy. You know how the Kill Green left, that was kind of weird. Like what? Like you left and you ain't even guaranteed to start.
Baby T.O. too, that was shocking.
Yeah, baby T.O. The brothers, even LeJounte brother left. Like all that was shocking. You said you don't think and see, I'm kind of with you on that because Jordan Seaton, all right, he's saying he don't think Jordan Seaton like really believes in Staub. And he can say, look at his body language when towards Salters. Now you got to understand, Jordan Seaton want to go to the NFL. For Jordan Seaton to go to the NFL, he got to show that he's a good left tackle. Traditional quarterbacks, they want to pocket. Salters is not your traditional quarterback. So you remember how you were saying earlier, CU, the different plays that Liberty ran? Liberty ain't running a lot of pocket kind of plays, 3-step drops and all that kind of stuff, and 5-step drops. They ain't doing that. They running like right off the line of scrimmage. It's a lot of like blocking. It's kind of like almost like running the option. Like it's you don't know what's happening. There's always action in your face like it's a run, but it could be a pass. That's not NFL football. So if Salters is in the game, he got to play a different style than what he would play in the NFL. I can see that. Because at the end of the day, these dudes want to go to the league. That's why Georgia Tech had to kind of change with their offense because no offensive lineman want to come play for them running no wing T.
Yeah, I kind of Lamar. That's a good possibility. Lamar, what Lamar had posted about Pat Schumer.
About Pat Shermer. Yeah, I was saying that
Yeah,
yesterday. Like, y'all think Pat made that call because he don't really know how to call plays for Salter? I don't know, but if that's the case, dog, you don't need to be no coach, bro. And just because some of these cats are old, they've been in the NFL and all that kind of stuff. Some of these cats can't get out their own way. Like, and this might sound crazy, but it's true. You can go on the video game and learn how to play a read option. Like I tried to play that Liberty with that Liberty playbook. That junk is hard, bro. You got to learn how to read the DN, the linebacker, the safety, the nose guard. Like you reading people more so than you reading the defense. You know, I'm used to looking, okay, they're in a couple two, couple three, are they blitzing, they hot? No, with that offense, it's all RPO stuff. So he might not can't learn how to do that. He's like, okay, I'm out. I can't, I'm gonna stick to what I know.
what are you talking about? You talking about Pat?
Yeah, Pat might not have that ability to shift gears and learn something new.
Yeah, but my thing is if Pat knew that and him and Coach Prime tight like that, he should have shared that with Coach Prime. That way, Prime could have brought in somebody that is familiar with. I mean, you got these boys from Liberty. See if somebody from Liberty on their staff want to come over and be a consultant or be something like that. That way, you can have your or reach out to somebody from the Ravens. Since Lamar didn't run that kind of style of play, I mean, it's really no excuse, Tiger, man. There are coaches out there, man, all over that can teach that style or teach that scheme, and Coach Schumer can still be the offensive coordinator.
Yeah, that's true. But like I say, some people can't get out their own way, bro. Some people just stubborn. Like they say, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Some people just gonna do what they gonna do, and they ain't trying to hear that new stuff. After he said, who's the biggest problem, defense or offense? I'm gonna say offense, bro. And this is why I'm gonna say offense against Georgia Tech. Defense showed up, 3 turnovers in the first half. Offense couldn't capitalize. Last week game, the defense kept us in the game up to halftime, but they had been on the field almost the whole game. And eventually, you're gonna run out of gas. And then we came back in third quarter, they went 3 and out again. The offense 3 and out again. So you can't. I don't even know what the time of possession was, but I know it was so lopsided last game. You can't leave your defense on the field that long and expect to win. So
Yeah, I agree with that. I think the defense, any team, it doesn't matter who it is. If your defense on the field too long, we had that problem even last year with Shador in some of the games where the defense was on the field too long. Can't leave your defense out there that long, man, and expect them to close the game out. So yeah, man, I think it's the offense.
yeah, it's the offense, man. The offense got to put up points, man. You got all these weapons, and like this is how you know it's the offense. We got all these wide receivers. Which wide receiver has had a great game? I'll wait. You know what I'm saying? If our wide receivers, we've been talking about how good our wide receiver core is, and none of our wide receivers ain't had a good game yet. So that means our offense ain't doing what they're supposed to do. That's supposed to be our identity, our wide receivers. So, but yeah, man.
Yeah.
You want to hit any of these questions?
Yeah, what we got, Tiger?
See, you can't say this after we said the defense is boo boo. The defense ain't boo boo, bro. If your offense can't score, eventually your team, like I've been on defense for weeks to like not let teams score on us, but it still get frustrating. Like, dang man, we gonna have to score to win the game. We got to stop them and we got to score to win. So as a defense, dog, y'all supposed to be this high-powered offense. Let's get it together. Let's see. They gassed you for 9 yard rushing yards in the first quarter. But how many points? What game you talking about? The last game? How many points they had in the first quarter though? Because we hit that big but don't break defense for a minute. Think about it. Going into halftime, them boys only had what 14 or 13 points. Tell you. I mean, y'all can say the defense is trash, but which one? If our defense trash, what is our offense? What is our offense? Last time I checked, our offense was the problem. That's why we switching quarterbacks. It's the offense. That's why we talking about Pat Schumer. It ain't the entire team, man. It's the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. They got to get on the same page. If you're gonna go with Salters, you got to change the offense for Salters. You can't have an offense for Salters and try to run and prepare Juju to be great in Salters' offense. You got a red shirt Juju and play Salters. Stop. Well, both of them can run. Juju can run too. So all of them can play in a mobile kind of offense. All our quarterbacks can play in a mobile offense where you got to run. But Juju is the only quarterback that can really play in a straight passing offense. I don't think Staub can, because y'all saw last week what Staub was doing. Staub was running and everything, all that, doing flip passes and trying to run and dive in the end zone. He a runner too. In high school, he was a runner. Hey, appreciate you, T.Y. Our defense is not the best, but they gave us a chance to win. And that's 100% true. They gave us a chance to win the Georgia Tech game, and they gave us a chance to win last week. The offense is who let us down.
You know, yeah, Ty, you know what get me though? What get me is in the Shador era at Colorado. Man, y'all ain't trashed the defense like this when they wasn't playing good during that time. Now all of a sudden, with Caden, the defense, y'all, man, I'm just saying, man, I don't get it. Like, bro, the defense was playing like this the last 2 years, bro. It didn't get better until they made adjustments when they took Trevor Woods out, put Hill Green in, and they made other adjustments. Other than that, the defense was playing trash then. So now, why all of a sudden now we holding a standard as though like we done have the greatest defense, the Ravens defense, the past 2 years. We ain't had that then, man. So let's be consistent.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say this: last year we hit some kind of little stride in the middle of the season with our defense. Our defense was looking good. Like after that Nebraska game, our defense got better, at least against the pass. And we did decent against the run in the UCF game. But everybody else have ran on us. K-State ran on us. Everybody done ran on us. Like we've been getting ran on forever. The only difference was our offense was scoring points. This year, our offense ain't scoring points. So y'all just gonna act like y'all don't see our offense is not scoring points like it was last year.
Yeah, we got better though, Tiger. Last year because it wasn't until we was about 6 games in when they decided to go. They didn't have no choice, bro. Every week we screaming at the TV because Trevor Woods is not a linebacker. Like who idea, bro? I'm still puzzled by that. Who idea was that? Oh, we just got to get him on the field, bro. You don't play a dude like him in front of Hill Green. You see Hill Green in practice, but the thing is, they had no choice because it was so blatantly obvious that they had to put Hill Green in. Once the law firm got together, we weren't even concerned about our linebackers until they figured out a weakness. Oh, Bentley can't cover. That was when they started running the running backs out the backfield. Then we had to adjust again.
And even with that, them backs out the backfield, that was still some crossing. It's like you got trips over here, and then you running him up the sideline. So he got to run through all this traffic. That supposed to switch. Look, I don't know if you've seen this the other day. That happened with Travis the other day. They did a crossing play at the end zone.
Yep.
And Travis didn't come off, and they scored a touchdown. That's the same shit. You got to switch that. You got to switch that, dog. Unless you Usain Bolt, ain't no way you going to get there because you got to run through too much traffic. He got a straight run. You bobbing and weaving. Oh, well, a cat that's bobbing and weaving cannot keep up nobody's running a straight line. Yeah, but that's what I got. Yeah, I gotta go to work early in the morning. I got to do this 16 tomorrow double, man. So hey, it is what it is, dog. I think we're gonna win this game. Y'all put y'all bets in. Don't go too heavy. Y'all know we did with Colorado now. Do not go too heavy when you're betting now. I don't want you and your old lady to be arguing. Oh, we got a super sticker from Dragging That Wagon. Checking in. Hey, appreciate you dragging that wagon.
Hey, Tiger, I'm gonna go 23-17 Colorado.
You better not do that. 23-17. That's ugly right there, dog. That's ugly.
Hey man, I gotta be honest. 23-17 Colorado, man. And they ain't gonna pull away to the fourth quarter.
And bro, I'm kind of with you on that. I'm just taking them for the win, dog. They're at home. They gonna win this thing. It should be a blowout, but we will see if Pat Shermer learned his lesson. We will see. That's ugly. This sounds right. Damn. Yeah, man. But hey, I'm glad I'm working this year, bro. I have not been able to watch no game live so far. I've been working, and I'm happy because I've been fire hot. I've been fire. Now when I get home, I just go look at the highlights, and I kind of can. I already know we done lost, so I can watch the highlights with a clear head. I don't got to go through them 3 hours of hollering at the TV. I don't have to do that.
Oh man, bro. I hope I'm wrong, Tiger, but I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm gonna tell you though. That game at 10-15. Man, if Colorado, if that thing ain't look, I'm not standing, bro. Look, by 10-15, by 11:30, bro. If that game, man, I'm going to bed. I ain't finna. Colorado ain't finna do that to me. They ain't finna have me up all night.
This the redeem game right here, y'all. This game right here, I'm gonna tell y'all what's about to happen. This game right here, finna put Colorado back in everybody good graces again. Caden Salt's finna come out here and do that dance on them, and everybody gonna be happy and smiling again. I didn't like the way Coach Prime was like, we ain't good at night games, and they keep giving us these night games, bro. If you got a team, you don't know we playing 3 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, dog. Let's get it.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, bro, don't be doing all that crime, man. Just go out there and play the game, man. I'm saying though, man, I tried not to say it. Like I had to say it, man. I'm tired of the crime, man. Coach Prime, bro, just play the game, bro. Like,
No, I ain't never heard nobody say that. We can play. I ain't never played nobody like me. I can't play basketball good at nighttime. Or I can't. Well, we go. You box out. You tackle. You do all the same stuff in the daytime or nighttime, man. What's going on?
tell you, man, I'm trying to tell you, bro. This is crazy, man.
Ah,
So hopefully, man, we come out with this W, man. But I'm telling you, man, it just ain't looking good, man.
but this right here, the penalties. I remember that was a big thing at Jackson, and that was a big thing at Colorado. Have we corrected the penalties? Because y'all remember, I'm watching these things on replay, so I'm not seeing all the penalties. Are we still leading? We corrected that some.
Yeah, we've corrected a whole lot, man. We're not getting. You know, we was like topping penalties, man. Like, so
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And Shallow out there doing crazy stuff, you know, hitting people into the water cooler and all that kind of stuff. Crazy, man.
And I'm glad you said that. Because I remember I said that one time. I said Shiloh, he like our like the guy that's walking around with a big stick. Like he gonna give our defense identity, but he get away with too much foolishness. And people like, come on, Tiger, don't do it. But look what happened. He got to the NFL and tried to do that foolishness and got his ass kicked off the team. You can't do that, man.
Yeah, you can't, man. You can't lose your cool like that, man. But I'm hoping Tafik Byers is the starting safety, and we need to figure out another safety because Ben need to play special team, man. Finnison.
Yeah. Ben to me, he's a safety guy, like a true safety. Like he gonna be back there and kind of make a tackle, but I don't think he's gonna make a play. I don't think he's gonna be the one that's gonna make some fumble, pick the ball off, or come up and make a crucial play in the third quarter when we need. I don't think that. I think he's the sure tackle guy. You know, the guy that's back deep on kickoff when he makes sure nobody don't run the ball back. Like that's who he is.
Yeah, I don't know what Stoutmeyer, man. He just be. I'm tired. I'm just tired of seeing a play and Stoutmeyer out of position, man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Maybe they can correct that, but I don't know who else they're gonna put back. But Tafik Byers need to be back there though. He need to be back, and they need to rotate them linebackers till they find a combination that's gonna work.
All right, hold on. Let me see some. Hey, do UCLA and Virginia Tech have any one we should go after? I mean, UCLA got a lot of folks, but I think next year UCLA gonna turn around. Virginia Tech maybe, but y'all, we gotta understand if Prime lose this year with this health stuff Prime been going through, now this thing might go away. I'm just say that now. It might go away. And remember me and Promo was saying this last year about Hodge getting beat, and we were like, Cole Hood should be in the game. Cole Hood never got in the game until Travis started getting hurt, until Hodge got hurt.
Yeah, I could definitely see, man, one of them situations where they allow Coach Prime to resign under the premise of health reasons versus an outright firing. You know what I'm saying? I could see that.
Yeah,
I could see that type of scenario the way it don't look bad. You know what I'm saying? You know, they'll do that, Tiger. They'll use that as a means so it don't look bad. But I don't think he's going away anytime soon. But you can't have 2 more losing seasons because they're gonna call for your head. We different, man. We ain't like them white coaches, man. They don't give us that
Yeah,
much leeway. You know,
yeah,
so
yeah. The only reason why Prime, if he don't win like this, that he might keep that job if he keep bringing in top talent. Because Colorado can't get top talent. They can't. They need a Prime to get talent. But if Prime ain't winning, he ain't gonna get top talent. And this is the other thing. And I hope Prime see this. I'm gonna try to cut this. If Prime don't give his star players the Shedeur treatment, it's not gonna work.
yeah, I agree with you, man.
Yeah, they come in there to get the Shedeur treatment. They come in there to be in front of the camera and to let the world know who they are. But because like right now with Miller, like I feel like he should have gave Miller number 1 and gave Q6 number 6. I mean, I did with number 15 and Miller got number 6, but he really want 1. Like Kamar, they couldn't get number 7. He had to get number 1. Like, so he didn't even want number 1. You gave him that. Now Miller want 1. You don't give him 1. Like, this is stupid, man. But your boys got their numbers.
Yeah, but you know how Coach Prime is. He ain't getting that number 1 and no anybody unless they ball out. Because look how long it took Wester to get 1 and he couldn't even use it because it was past
Kamar
the season.
didn't ball out with 1. He just gave him 1.
Well, you know, well, the reason why is because what's his name had his number. Simon Craig had Kamani number 7.
I got you, but somebody had number 6 last year too, so he couldn't get his number.
Well, it was on
You know,
offense or defense. They had the 6.
was on defense?
Yeah, but he still
Craig had his number.
Yeah, he still could. What if it's a defensive player got your number, or even the kicker got your same number? You can wear it no matter if you're on defense or offense. You just can't be on the field at the same time with the same number.
Hey, TY, I ain't trying to act like I know what Prime thinking. I'm trying to act like I know what I'm thinking, and I'm telling you what I'm thinking. What I've been thinking been going on since we've been doing this whole thing. What I've been thinking keep popping up. Now, like I told y'all, like I said, if you keep letting Shiloh get away with all this foolishness, that's gonna hurt you. And it hurt us in some games, and it hurt Shiloh in the long run. Yeah. So you can say I don't know what Prime thinking, but I know what I'm thinking. And a lot of this stuff ain't right. What's going on right now? And we got to clean it up. We got to clean it up. I got some folks that said they weren't seeing their kids out of Colorado, and I was like, what? Now I was like last year, I was like, man, you tripping. But now I'm going and look. I'm like, okay, I kind of see why they saying what they saying. Yeah. If I had to choose to send my kid to Syracuse or Colorado, I might be sending my kid to Syracuse right now. Notre Dame or Colorado, I might be sending my kids to Notre Dame. If I got one of them top dudes. And that's what we got to look at. If we want these top guys, what Coach Prime was offering them was the spotlight. And now, I mean, besides Jordan Seaton, who getting that kind of treatment? Q6 got it a little bit. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Gibson, he got it a little bit. They had him mic'd up. They were doing little stuff with him. But who else is getting that kind of treatment?
Yeah, man.
You tell me. You tell me, see, who else getting that kind of treatment? I know Cole Hood didn't get it.
No, I don't think nobody else, man, outside of Seaton right now, man. Maybe Juju, if you want to say that. But I mean, on that level, I don't even think Juju getting the Shedeur treatment or the Travis treatment. I think Jordan Seaton the only one really getting it right now. But them other dudes, man, you got to ball out, man. You got to do be something special in order to, I guess, to get it. But you got players that's coming from these other schools, man. That's they got some type coming in with some type of quality and rank, man. That they, some of these guys ain't playing, man, because of whatever reasons and stipulations. So they getting up out of there. They like, don't go to Colorado. And that's a bad thing when players get to talking to one another.
Mhm. Now I'm gonna say this: the only guy that has left Colorado and did something decent, as I know of right now, is Colton Hood from the guys that Prime brought in. Now, some of the guys that was already at Colorado when Prime got here, some of them boys went ball. But and correct me if I'm wrong, Colton Hood is the only one that left. And the tight end he left last year. He went to Arizona State and he had a decent season.
Was Khalil Benson over there, Indiana? Is that Khalil Benson or is that
Yeah.
Just the
Benson,
mayor?
he over there.
Okay.
That's Benson. He went back. He was at Indiana. He went back home.
Yeah, he balling over there.
Well, see, that's line, so I don't know. I
Okay.
can't really see stats on the lineman unless you really watch the game. But I know somebody was talking about Boosie was talking about that. He was like he wasn't good enough to play at Indiana. And I was like, dog, I think he just wanted to play for Colorado. So now you see that, dog, I tell y'all, I was like, I don't think he was trash at Indiana. He just wanted to play for Coach Prime. And look, now he done went back to Indiana and he playing. So that must mean the coach saw something in him and bring him back.
Yeah, you see Lamar comment about Wasim. Wasim got good numbers down there with Willie Simmons.
He ain't with Willie Simmons, man. He with the other team, the team Willie Simmons just beat. He with
FAU. Wasim and FAU.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, FAU. Yeah. I was mad when I found out he didn't go to FIU. I like,
FAU was where Wester came from.
Yeah, exactly. And that's where Chris Carter is. He down there.
Dang.
Oh yeah, that's right. Edwards did ball out in the bowl game, and Edwards did pretty good too. So yeah.
My Kansas State.
Yeah, But the same thing with Edwards. No, he had this year. Yeah, he sprung his ankle first punt return. He tried to catch a ball that was kind of risky. He should have caught a fair catch and he got hit, and he messed up his ankle. I think that's why they losing him. What they losing, dog? He been hurt. People saying he was going to transfer, but he really just sprung his ankle real bad. He already $105. And
I wonder what's going on with Cash Cleveland.
Oh shit, Cash. We went to Texas Tech.
Yep.
And all them boys they bring in Texas Tech, he might be riding that pine. I don't know. He could be starting. I don't know. Yeah. And see, them boys, they was here before Prime got here, so that's why I ain't really. But so the tight end, Edwards, and what's the other guy I said? I can't remember. I said somebody earlier. But yeah, so it's three guys that I'm kind of Colton Hood. So, but yeah, that's what it is, bro. It's 12 o'clock, man. I'm gonna jump off.
All right, bro.
And I got to do these doubles, man. So I don't know. I might be back on Sunday. I might be on Sunday. We'll see.
All right, bet. Hey, but hey man, I'm gonna text you now. I'm gonna be texting you tomorrow night. Tell me. Hey, I'm telling you, bro, the first drive, bro, I'm gonna let you know. I'm like, yo, I'm about to move some furniture around here in the house, man.
Hey man, put all the bottles of bleach outside the house, man. I don't want you to grab those bleach and start drinking that. Put the bleach outside.
All right, tight, man. Be safe, dog.
Yeah, y'all be good.